quick disclaimer. We get that this video is a little dark. We will be working on that. Don't talk about our content, period. We will get it better. There is a little bit of sound in the background, but again, my mic was positioned wrong. We will work on that. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to the heat.
What's good? What's poppin'? Y'all here tuned in today with our very first podcast episode of the Heat.
Yes, guys.
So yeah, if y'all been seeing on our Instagram channel, I'm sorry.
Nope. Go ahead.
If y'all seen on our Instagram post, but if y'all been waiting for, we told y'all what it is. We told y'all when we coming. I'm Key.
I'm V.
And we are KDTV. If y'all don't know, but yeah, y'all. So
if this is y'all first time running across our channel,
thank you. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe.
Excuse me.
Click that post notification bell because we do plan to upload
lots of podcasts every month. We're gonna be dropping them. And these podcasts, y'all, it's called the Heat. First episode, like we said, of the Heat. And yeah, I know y'all been waiting on it. I know y'all want to know what it's gonna be about. So that's what we gonna get into, y'all.
Yes, guys.
Get into for y'all. I'm sorry.
First, let's start off with our little refresher.
Yeah, they made these little summer strawberry refreshers.
Guys. First of all, we do not condone if you are not. Alright, if you guys are 21 or older, do not drink, guys.
Yeah, it's over with. But yeah, we want to do a cheers, a toast to the Heat podcast. Heat meaning what? Tell them, babe.
We'll tell you guys in a minute. Cheers.
Cheers to successfulness, blessings for our channel. Amen.
So good, y'all. So good.
Definitely a good refresher. We got some fresh strawberries in there.
Yes, guys. So if y'all have y'all little refresher or y'all wine,
come sip something with us.
Go ahead. We got our little strawberry refresher. We got whole strawberries in it.
It's nice and sweet. You know, I love the sweet.
Good vibes only, guys. We got the good vibes in the background.
Hey, drop it in the comments if y'all feeling the vibe. If y'all rocking with how we got it going on.
Let us
it
know
took us a little minute.
Color as well.
Yeah, because you know I'm purple gang. Yeah. If you love purple, drop it in the comments. You know.
I like purple too. I like all colors. So, you know, rainbow tints.
Yeah. So the Heat. Yeah. So the Heat
guys.
is.
So the Heat is something we decided to start because we like to sit, we like to talk. Most of our videos are like mukbangs or just like us kind of like talking or sharing things with y'all. So we figured why not, you know, start a podcast.
Yeah.
You know, we can now.
Y'all can know a little more. Yeah, we can relate to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can always.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. We can't both talk, but you go ahead.
But guys, this is like our space to come be very transparent with you guys.
And real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that we say on this channel, people may not like, people may not agree with. We're not asking y'all to. This is our channel. This is our content. We're gonna drop it. Everybody is different. That is right, babe. And if you rocking with us, just show us some love. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel. You know what I'm saying? Run it up. Share these videos for us, y'all. Get us. We on a road to 2K. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Small steps, but we on our way to greater things, and God is with us. And I know that this podcast is gonna help us fulfill those things. Y'all gonna be able to know us a little more. You know what I'm saying? Feel where we coming from, kind of like they said, relate to it. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all been wanting that.
Guys, I don't care if we ain't got no viewers.
We still gonna drop these podcasts. This is what we do. This is what we enjoy doing.
So I'm grateful to do something that we like, because it's not really about, you know, the money, which everybody said that, like, don't get me wrong, ain't nobody gonna do nothing for free.
Yeah.
But it's about being able to
express yourself.
Yeah, express yourself somewhere and just be completely open and happy. It's
and
like
be
your own
you,
creativity, be your own, your own self.
Yeah.
But
so we're gonna be speaking some real shit on here, y'all. It's gonna be really, honestly, I probably said it'd be for 18 and over, because it's gonna be a lot of, you know what I'm saying, adult talk, I would say. You know what I'm saying? We drinking and stuff. You know, we just vibing. You know, so just tell a friend, tell a cousin. KDTV got a podcast.
Tell a hoe.
Yeah, it's called The Heat. And the Heat basically just stands for healing abnormal thoughts.
Healing every
abnormal thought. So we just gonna go into more depth as we progress with the channel. Y'all will understand the meaning as we progress. Maybe we'll bring up more as we progress.
We're gonna get into why we chose the heat for our channel, for our podcast name.
Yeah.
Honestly, me and Babe was going about it, like, not going about it. We were going back and forth, contemplating
names and,
you know, what the name should be, and I felt like
we wanted a meaning toward it.
Yeah,
like,
it definitely should have been something meaningful because, you know, what we want to discuss is like deep, it's real, it's us being very transparent and open with you guys.
And it's probably a lot of people that can kind of, you know what I'm saying, relate and feel what we're saying, feel what we're talking about.
And honestly, you know, we are a gay couple. We're black, we're young, and we're mothers, and
we can go on and on and on about things that we are. So that's why, that's why we wanted this podcast. So y'all can kind of hear our voice. This is more of our voice. Like, this is us being heard too. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Yeah, definitely. We chose the heat because I'm like, we just need something to stand out.
Us too,
like, we need to figure out what each letter means. So, Babe actually came up with it, healing every abnormal thought. And I just feel like, you know, whether it's, you know, past trauma or
current trauma, or
or even just
thinking,
you being hard on yourself.
Like on a daily.
Thinking like you can't do something. Like, healing every abnormal thought can mean so many things.
Just healing them thoughts that shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I shouldn't say thoughts that shouldn't be there, but just, you know what I'm saying, discussing them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just maybe want to hear somebody else say, "Oh, I went through that." You know what I'm saying? And then
because even the, you know, the richest people or the more confident people that might walk around all the time with their head held high,
smiling.
Even the strongest person have their, you know, down days. So.
And that's real, and I know we all know that, and I know that we can all relate to that.
Yeah, so always check on your strongest friend.
And always check on yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to kind of be more so. Tune in with yourself, like, because self-love is always gonna be your best love. Like, once you love yourself, you gonna love the world for real, and you gonna know that it's a lot out there, and you got a lot to chase, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do out here for real. And
self-love is the best love.
And you gotta love yourself to really know, like, for real.
And when you agree that when you start to love yourself and do more for yourself, like, that's like showing other people how to love you. Because honestly, like, if, you know, someone coming to this relationship and this person always, you know, getting hair done, or just making it a routine to go to the gym, or meditate, or
as a friend, as a spouse, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe I can reevaluate some things and start doing that. Or I've been doing, or I used to do that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you used to do that, but you just failed to a point where you're not doing that no more, you know what I'm saying? So it's always somebody out there that you're watching, or that's watching you, you know what I'm saying? So you always just try to be the best you, so that you can just rub off, because energy spreads, like, you know what I'm saying? You want to spread that energy. You spread that great energy, those good vibes to people. They're gonna have that, they're gonna feel it. I'm like, oh, I just met somebody yesterday and they just touched my soul. Y'all ever had something like that? Like, that's how it be. Like, even talking on the phone with somebody, like, it might be like that. Like,
that's what goes into, like, we were just going to discuss today, like, relationships, and that go and marriages, and not even just relationships. We're talking friendships, whatever type of relationship or relations that you have with a person.
So as far as relationships, I'm thinking, like, how do you feel about?
Okay, let's start with marriage.
Friendships.
Let's start with marriages, guys. Marriage is something that we both can
relate to, because we've been married. Been time. Nah, I ain't gonna. I don't hype it up. Hype it up. You know what I'm saying? We getting there though. Like, we getting there.
So,
definitely getting there.
But we've been together 8 years. So it's like,
and we've been married for 4 years.
Yeah, halfway through.
And I could say, like, people might be like, yeah, marriage a piece of paper. Like, I hear a lot of people say that. Like, y'all will be surprised, like, oh, marriage is to be perfect.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand what marriage is. Like,
and a lot of people have like their own beliefs. Some people say that they
don't want to get married, right?
They feel like it's the same as being in a relationship. Do you feel that way?
I mean, I feel like the day-to-day may be some of the things that you would do in a relationship, because I've been in a relationship like that, you know what I'm saying? I can say that. But as far as knowing like boundaries and knowing like what to do and where to step out, and you know what I'm saying, it's not like that in a relationship to me. Like, it's like with a relationship, you know you can leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying you can't leave in a marriage, but it's more so y'all done built that bond in that relationship, that why would y'all leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would y'all break up? You know what I'm saying? Break up what y'all got for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a relationship. I don't know. I kind of can't explain that one, but go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of feel that a marriage is different from a relationship. I mean, they say it's just a title, a wife, a husband, or, you know, whatever your, you know, is it prefix? Whatever your title is. So,
that's a prefix.
Okay. So, what marriage is kind of different, because yeah, you love someone, but like committing to somebody and saying like, oh, I'm gonna be
and it's forever, like
forever,
till we
like,
go to the nursing home type shit.
Yeah,
like you know that you gonna grow old together.
Yeah,
like it'd be a whole different vibe for real. Like,
honestly, like even like leading up to the wedding and stuff, it's just like that nervous
rush,
feeling,
that feeling,
like,
that in your stomach,
really
like
here. Like, honestly, most people be like, oh, I wouldn't have that feeling, but until you actually
down married, to it, like or you
like
planning for it, and you getting ready, and you know that you counting down, and you know that day coming, like you do be nervous. Like,
you feel like
you be nervous.
Marriage is a big commitment.
Hell yeah. To be married, you got to be ready to accept kids. If that person got kids, you got to be willing to accept their family. You got to be willing to accept
their bad days.
You have to be willing to accept their good days. You have to be willing to accept everything that comes with them. You got to be willing to accept their parenting. Like, any damn thing there is, like, you just got to be willing to accept it, and y'all got to be willing to work on things together. And you know what I'm saying?
And marriage isn't going to be easy.
Y'all gonna argue, like shit gonna happen.
Have arguments and stuff, and that don't necessarily mean someone's unhappy. We're, you know, two different people, so we're entitled.
And y'all in lesbian relationships is a little bit different. We two females. We two females that had 2 periods a month at 2 different times, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
With one
like sometimes, like right, but
you know. And then it's always like most people in a relationship, especially a gay relationship, lesbian relationship, girl, most of the time the attitudes is different. They're similar in a way, but they're different. Like,
but we definitely the same in a lot too.
Like, don't let them both be like a hot. Get hot. It's gonna
turn up.
Yeah, it's over.
Turn up.
So I actually think marriage is kind of different. It is
but marriage is fun. Like, you gotta. I don't know. Like,
it is fun.
We went through our stages.
Like, you don't ever have to worry about finding somebody to travel with. You don't ever have to worry about finding people to do stuff with. Or
like, all I worry about is just building.
After so long.
Building us. All I worry about nowadays is just building us up and like making us better, and knowing that we started from like shit. Like, when I say not a damn thing, like we started from shit, and we
together on pilot.
And like our shit now nice, like our crib, like our everything, like everything in life is elevating. So it's just like, definitely a blessing.
Like, ain't it a blessing?
Like this our shit. Like we really love it, and we really appreciate it, and we really value it. And y'all gotta know that y'all gotta talk to God. Like, when y'all down and out, and when y'all going through whatever you going through every day, just when you wake up, say your prayers. During the day, when you going through something, say your prayers. When you go to bed, say your prayers. Just ask God to just thank him, and just ask him for forgiveness for anything that you may have done that day, or anything that you may do tomorrow, because for real, that's the only way you gonna get to where you want to go. That's the only way we've got to where we are, and that's the only way we're gonna get to where we're going, is to continue to keep God right here in the center of our household. And it's only, you know what I'm saying?
So for
And marriage. For keep God in your marriage. So.
Yes. It's 3 strangers in a marriage. The 2 of you and God. So.
Yeah.
It's not 3 strangers. I'm not sure, but it's a tie. It's something. But so do you feel like how important do you feel that personal time?
How important do you feel in a marriage that a person should have?
Yeah, like time. A person definitely needs, like we said, that self-care.
Yeah, that space, that moment, them hours, them couple hours, either whether it's going to work or going to get just chilling in your room.
Take yourself out
to whatever you want to do, whatever you enjoy doing for yourself. Like, always make sure in your marriage, that's like a key point to try to do for yourself. Like, I like to clean my car, listen to my music, you know what I'm saying, go vibe it out by myself sometimes, you know what I'm saying, smoke me a blunt at the car wash. You know, that's just what I do. That's just what I like to do sometimes. Get a peace of mind, thoughts, you know what I'm saying, clear my head, talk to God, and that's just what I do, you know what I'm saying.
And
she more so being there doing her hair and shit.
Kevin Gates, it's crazy because when I actually seen this, I'm like, it's kind of crazy, you know. But him and his wife went on vacation, and they went to 2 at the same time, but 2 separate places. And at first, I thought, you know, that's crazy because of so many reasons, like safety reasons.
Yeah, they traveling across the world like
just,
that.
You know, that's kind of, you know, sad to be by yourself.
It's important.
You know, I didn't really think about it, but now it's just like, you know, that's important to have that type of like
trust, that type of bond,
that moment to take in like life, to sit and to breathe, to be free, to like look around and literally not have, you know, people around you. Of course, you probably was safe, but you know, that was kind of thoughtful. I don't think he was by himself.
To be honest with you, you gotta have trust too to do that in a relationship. Like you gotta know that if y'all going, you gotta know that if y'all going different ways, everything's still good. Like it's still, I'm still gonna respect you, and there's
you need that time to think. You need that time to have your creative juices flowing. You need that time to talk to God. You need that time for yourself. You just always need your personal time, because without that, you're just going, and what are you accomplishing?
And you never giving yourself a break.
Yeah, you can't step back and think for yourself, because, you know, you're thinking as one, which you should, and there's nothing wrong with that. But personal time for yourself in a marriage is very important. It's like,
I do agree.
Crucial. So, yeah.
I do agree, though. I can definitely agree. So what about friendships? Like, what's your opinion on how you feel? How do you know when somebody ain't a true friend?
Honestly, I don't know. I keep energy. If I notice that, you know, maybe, I don't know, it's so many ways. Like, it could be you not like being as genuine as I am, or like if I'm steady like helping you with things and not asking for help, but if you like genuinely just don't offer for something, like say for instance, I pay for your food all the time, you don't pay for mine, or even offer, or
mine even be little stuff like I text you happy birthday, you ain't text me, like
definitely
Merry Christmas. It just Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, like anything, like
you ain't talked to me in 2 years and I done told you Merry Christmas and you ain't, or I done told you happy birthday and you didn't tell me.
I don't like that, man.
That's the first.
That's the first ticket. I ain't gonna lie. That'll get you cut off with me, cause I don't. I just don't. I can't get jiggy with that.
And say, hey, happy birthday.
Even a text message nowadays, like people sit. When I tell you, people sit on their phone all damn day, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Facebook, on whatever social media sites you use, y'all sit on there, y'all text, y'all FaceTime, like everybody nowadays, down to 5-year-olds, like.
So do you feel like friendship is different from back in our days?
Hell yeah. When you was friends back in the day, nigga, when one fight, we all fight.
Yeah.
Nowadays, nigga, I ain't saying it'll be a fight right now, because I'm 30 years old. I ain't about to be fighting. But I'm just saying, if I had a group of friends right now, like, I just felt like it wouldn't be if I got in a fight and niggas would just be standing there like,
age, there's no pressure.
Yeah, like they'd just be standing there like, come on, bruh, like what you mean, nigga? I ain't saying jump nobody either, but I'm just saying like.
And I honestly feel like loyalty too.
Yeah, loyalty.
It's not the same because you know a lot of times you know if you had a friend and your homegirl didn't like that girl,
y'all ain't like her. Period.
You know,
nigga.
It wasn't we just hang or I'm with such and such.
Period, nigga.
It's like, well, what do y'all have in common?
And this nigga, if a nigga is hanging with a nigga that
me, I get if maybe you know they were friends in advance or if they just became friends in a person. It just depends on the situation, but a lot of times they don't go like that.
Yeah, that's what that's real shit. Cause I feel like too when it come to a nigga, alright, a nigga then did some bullshit to you, like some fucked up shit to you, nigga, and you done told your nigga and shit, and your nigga hanging around that nigga now, like wasn't really hanging around a nigga for real, but now he hang around a nigga like that's a red flag of a fake ass friend.
What do you feel is girl code with your friends? Like
I don't got girl code.
You don't got girl code. Bro code. What's bro code for you?
Got bro code either.
Okay, so girl code. First and foremost, if you have a friend, don't date after your friend. Like if your friend then had relations or was talking to this guy, don't date after them because you don't know.
Real shit.
Yeah, for one, you don't know. You know how she liked them. What was the feelings involved?
How she felt about them.
Yeah, you can always go talk to your friend and ask her like, hey, you know,
is it cool? Like,
you know, this person hit me up in the DM. You know,
how you feel about that?
You know, and depending on their response, you know, but honestly, just from the jump, I just wouldn't do that. Like, it's just no. Like, I'm just never, you know, messing up with my friend. You know, that's just two. Girl code. Don't see your friend doing something and then just up and want to do it too. If that's what she wants, like, let your friend have that. Like, you don't have to do what other people doing. Like, don't talk about your friend behind your friend back. That's girl code. Like, girl code is so many things. Like, so crazy. But yeah, friendships aren't. It isn't.
Not like they was. But I ain't even gonna lie. I can honestly say I ain't really never had a real friend.
Yeah, honestly, bitches be fake. Bitches be fake.
That's real. Like, I'm sorry to tell y'all, I really
honestly,
never.
And I've had friends for years, and you know, at some point they're going to reveal who they really are. Yeah. You know, even in like some of the deepest moments, like, you know, 9 times out of 10 you have your spouse or your family, a cousin or somebody, or even, you know, maybe somebody that you even grew up with as a cousin and you call them cousin. At that point they ain't friends anymore. You know, they've been cousins for a long time. So you're meaning like your parents are friends or something too. So what about relations?
What about sexual?
Yeah.
What about?
Whatever.
What about?
How do you feel? Okay, what advice can you give to people who's probably just dealing with someone and maybe want to deal with that person on a more serious note?
So they messing with a person,
and that person
just having sex right now. All right, okay. But then they want to move to another level.
How would they come to tell that person?
So you come at them with, so where is this going?
Right.
Where you want to go? Like, where are we taking this? Because at this point, I need to know. Or do I need to step back? Like, cause you got to set some boundaries for yourself, or shit, the feelings will go. Regardless, like, then it's over with. So,
yeah,
opinion on that.
I don't know. I would say, honestly, communication is key. So I'm just flat out.
What you gonna ask them?
Like, hey, is we just gonna keep doing this, or are we, you know?
That's what I said. What is gonna be? Same thing.
You know,
you don't gotta get into that all like that. They know what it's gonna be mean. Yeah, like they know exactly what it's gonna be mean. Like, what you trying to do? Like, well, we just speak two different languages. That's all that was, you know.
So, a relationship. Do you feel like people should take relationships as serious as they do, or do you feel like they should I don't know. Do you feel like it should be taken as serious as marriage? Should people be in relationships for a long time?
Yeah, it should be taken serious. Yeah. It should definitely be taken serious because you don't know how long it takes somebody. What if they got over a bad divorce for 12 years? You know what I'm saying? And they don't want that again. Or, I mean, I'm not saying take forever on him because then you can't expect that person to just wait forever and ever. Because what if that person was never married? You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to be considerate of it, but. If it's too long, you cut it.
Okay, so how long do you feel is an appropriate time to wait to get married? Like, before, proposal? Like, how long should they be in a relationship?
No more than 5 years.
You're supposed to be in less than a year.
No, I'm saying, what does that got to do with anything? I thought the question was, how long do you think is an acceptable time for a person to not be married type shit? Like,
no, I said, how long do you think a person should wait before marrying that person? Like, in a relationship. That's what I said, in a relationship.
I have a...
So, okay, how long do you think a couple should be together before they get married?
It's totally up to the couple. Yeah. There could be a lot of work they gotta work on. That's honestly, nobody's decision but them. Like, they have to genuinely be ready for it.
Mm-hmm. And, again, we got married 4 years in, but I can say we was engaged the whole 4 years.
Yeah.
But not, well, yeah, but...
No, not really, though. Probably 2 years.
Yeah, I can say it's probably like 2 years.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. But still, it was kind of quick for us, too. People might say, and they're probably like, oh, you guys are together that long. But it's just like, when you know, especially when you found the right person and you can accomplish so much in a short period of time with that person. Or you just know, like, this person makes me better, or this person genuinely has, like, my best interest. So,
or this person brings this out of me, or this person makes me better at this. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things you know. You know for real. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen overnight because it take work to get married. I'm telling you right now, don't think you just about to hop in a relationship and just go, I'm about to marry you. Yeah.
Because honestly,
fuck the bad guy.
And one thing I can say is, you never know a person. Even when you think you know a person,
the world is steady changing. People change.
We grow. The same people we were when we got together. We're not the same person. We're not the same people we were when we got married. So it's like, we've been together 8 years, and in those 8 years, we've grown to different people in so many ways. So it's like, each year, I grow as a person, she grows as a person, we grow as a couple.
Family.
Yes, definitely a family as well. So it's like, you have to be sure, like, in a few years, like, I can take what this person is going to give me in a few years. Or
you gotta know too,
certain little red flags.
Yeah, you gotta know too that maybe y'all arguments. Jealousy. What type of arguments y'all had?
Yeah, jealousy.
Like, what type of arguments y'all had? Like, is y'all gonna be able to get past them type of arguments?
That's why I say jealousy, because that is like, those jealousy turns into arguments, and cannot get past that, because people honestly get killed out here. Like,
real life,
like, overzealous, or can't take it, or one person is just so nonchalant about stuff, and this other person really put their feelings into it. So it's
be careful.
Yeah, definitely.
For real, like.
So it's really, you gotta really know. Marriage ain't no joke. It's real. Like, this is like saying, like, this is my person, and
that's who I'm gonna spend the rest of my life.
To be in there in every aspect of their life, whether they're down, whether they're up.
I vow to be there.
Yeah, I vow to always, try to see the good in them. So it's just like, and to honestly say, I'm gonna wake up with this person for the rest of my life. So it's just like, you got to know, like, hey, what I'm accepting now later on, can I accept it down the road? Like, or if we have kids, you know, can our parents
can be on the same level?
Yeah, so definitely, especially when you was raised different, you know, a lot of stuff that are a lot of our beliefs might not be their beliefs.
Yeah, like what do you believe in? Like maybe y'all gotta get low. I mean, y'all gotta get down and dirty with y'all questions before y'all marry each other. Like y'all gotta know every little thing about each other. Like what's
you gotta know that people never be on my word, bad me on my bed. So that is like a big thing too. So marriage is something we can go on and on about all day because honestly, the perfect couple don't exist.
Yeah, the marriage is just a working book for us.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't care if you on YouTube and y'all just, oh, this my boo, you know, this, kiss on each other. Moral of the story is people will literally, like, no relationship is perfect. We're not perfect.
And one thing we don't do is compare our relationship to others.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you,
this shit ain't all of me come you all the time.
I ain't gonna talk about her. So I always speak for her. I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't play when it comes to me. I don't play when it comes to her. I don't play when it comes to my family, my kids, anything. So it's like, you know, I know, like I ain't perfect. So with you, you know, you got your little stuff. So it's just like, it's like a real relationship. Like there's no one that's perfect. Even these celebrities and stuff. Like again, y'all go through stuff. Y'all argue behind closed doors. Y'all still human. Y'all have insecurities. Yeah, y'all have infidelities. Y'all, it's just life.
It's really just life. So, and literally everybody go through that shit. Like everybody gonna go through something.
So what do you have to say to people that's single, waiting on the person, their person to come?
Just know the person out there. Just first things first is love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you gonna walk into the woman or man of your dreams. I'm telling you that right now. It's just gonna happen. Because that's how we met for real. Like I was in a toxic relationship.
Me too, guys.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was in a toxic relationship. And like it just stumbled across. Like it just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like the way it happened was nobody but God. You know what I'm saying? So God gonna bring you. God got somebody out there for
and that's what,
each and every one of us. So
yes, I definitely agree with that. My advice to you too.
And don't rush it.
I do agree with that. I was in a toxic place in life where I was just like, you know, still dealing with someone, still dabbling with different people. And just like I'm just like tired of dealing with certain people. But when I met her, it was different. So, but one thing I did say is I went for somebody different. You know,
me too,
instead of what I normally
go for. And that's something. That's a good tip for you. Like go find somebody. Think outside the box. Like all right, so you usually get a person like this. So go try a different person like that.
Whether it's a soft person or a hard person or it don't matter, in between or laid back.
Always look for them vibes. Feel them vibes. When you meet a person, you honestly gonna know that first trip around. Like that first look at each other. Like y'all gonna know. Like okay. You know what I'm saying?
Find different to experience different.
Yeah, find different. Like look for different.
You're gonna get the same. If you want different, you're gonna experience different.
You gotta change to get results. Like chances make champions. Like take a chance on somebody else. Like take a chance on something else. Like it could be anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I get questions a lot. People say, "Oh, how did you find someone so quick?" Because I met her at 17 years old. I was 17 when I met her. So
I was 21.
Yeah, and then what? I got married at 20 or 21. Yeah. So we got married at 20. I got married at 20 or 21, but I was 17 when I met her. So it was just like I honestly don't have no advice to how I found the right one, but I honestly say you can't look for somebody.
You gotta wait on your mama.
A lot of people listen to their grandparents. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I listen to your older aunties or family or friends who's single or who have had failed relationships.
Yeah, or who currently have failed relationships.
Or can't or never had one or can't just simply find that person because they just keep going through it. So it's just like you have to you can't listen to nobody. Ain't nobody perfect. Just like you're not perfect yourself, so don't go out expecting.
And accept that person for their flaws,
exactly, and try to make them better or
build them up.
Like ain't build a nigga, build a bitch, but they ain't build a bear. But it's still
be that support, be that backbone for that person.
About compromise. It's about trust. It's about having love is really patient and kind. So, and it doesn't hinder. So, you know, you just have to find somebody that's worth it. Not perfect, but worth it.
You ain't gotta be perfect.
Yes.
But yeah, y'all, so
this is the heat, guys. And oh yeah, so healing every abnormal side. So what we have on marriage, relationships,
friendships, relations.
When it comes to that, how to deal with those. Okay, this is just like our introduction video of a little bit. It's like a little snippet of
what it's going. How are we gonna talk?
Yeah, because we didn't really want to jump too deep into it on our first episode because, honey, we have some topics. We have some stuff, and we're still waiting on a lot of stuff. So,
just stay tuned, y'all.
Yeah, stay tuned.
It's a new podcast.
Because this is the heat.
And this is the heat. It's warming up. It's going to get hotter. It's going to get spicier. It's going to get juicier. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all just stay tuned right now.
For my advice to y'all with this thing would be with marriage and stuff. Like, okay, how healing up every our advice to y'all about dealing with all these things today would be tonight.
First and foremost, is, my personal opinion is just love yourself. And if you're not married, don't think too hard. Just know that God got somebody. Yeah, again, God got somebody. It might be you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you still working on you, and that's a good thing. Or maybe you're not listening to yourself. You're not giving yourself that time. Because even when you single, like, you think just because you're in a marriage, you say, even when you're single, you gotta give yourself that time. Like, you don't gotta always go out with your friends on that weekend, or you don't gotta always go do this, because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes take that time out for yourself.
And a lot of people might be like, oh, it's not me, I don't think like that, I don't let people control me. But you don't know.
You don't even be knowing
power of the tongue do.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
if somebody steady telling you some shit every day,
you don't know they're installing that into your head,
in your brain, and in your mind.
Like, okay.
And now that's now your energy. And that's now your energy.
Because a lot of people don't know, not speaking for men, but I'm speaking for people overall. You don't know how saying another person isn't enough for you when they had all the qualifications, but a few disqualifications too, like certain men or certain women or just anyone will make their spouse feel less because they don't have something enough to be with them, and then they leave them, or they just discredit them on it. And it's like, what's one man's trash is another man's treasure. Because they could have missed their blessing, or she could have missed her blessing by just discrediting you. Now they're going to go into something worse.
And try to learn something. Like, when you get out of a relationship, try to learn something from that. Like, trying to kind of take a little bit of responsibility for you. Like, all right, so what did I do wrong in that relationship? You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe I was like that, So I'm not saying so that you'll go back to your ex, but it can help for your future relationship. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that person might not like that either. And you done already worked on it. I'll just hang in there. Just stay prayed up. Stay loving yourself. If it still ain't happening, then change something. Try change. You know what I'm saying? And that'll just be my best advice to anybody out there looking for a relationship. Anybody that's in a marriage, my best advice. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Is it worth it? Like, okay, maybe you don't like this about them, but what about everything else? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that too. And then if you in a marriage or in a relationship, my best advice to you would be take some time out for yourself.
Yeah, and honestly, friendships too. If you've done something, and I can say too, like, we both had our share of friendships, and recently you went through this too, apologizing to a person, and like she said, like, at first I'm just like, why are you apologizing when that person did you wrong? And you said that it's for me. Yeah. You like, it's just for me, because I don't want to die, knowing that I didn't forget this person and stuff like that. So,
because I forget anybody out there that do me dirty. Don't think that I want to be cool with you, because I don't.
Yeah.
At all. But I forgive you, because that's just for me. Cause
yeah, and it's just like, she's better than me because after the bitch gonna make a post on Facebook talking about she forgive people. Like, bitch, she was forgiving you for that. It's like, you know, don't.
Yeah, I really ain't even do shit to you, like, for real.
You know,
Like,
and it's just like, you know, and that's one thing I have to learn.
But I just,
and I can admire you for that because you do forgive people. Because I'm not like that. Like, it's like if you wrong me once, okay, you wrong me twice, okay, you wrong me 3 times, shame on you. It's lucky for me.
yeah.
So,
but I just learned to forgive, but not to forget. You know what I'm saying? So I forgive you, but I don't forget anything that you've done. Yeah. And I go for anybody, not just that particular person.
I do forgive people, but it's like when you hurt, you know, a person's feelings, or if a person feels some type of way about a situation. Because not saying like your feelings be hurt, but you know, when a person wrong you and you like really genuinely fuck with that person, it's like, you know, I forgive you, but I'm always still feel some type of way about that.
So I could never be cool with you again, type like,
even
or we could never be on. I'm not saying cool, because I'm never on a level to. Hey,
like
I'm never on a level to beef with anybody nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just like I can never like just see myself being the person that I was for you again. You know what I'm saying? That's more of it.
Yeah. So yeah, to anyone out there, all my little old run-ins, like not run-ins like that, guys. I'm talking friendship.
I forgive you. Like,
yeah, I genuinely forgive everyone.
For real, even like people in our
that I've done something that may have wronged you. You know, sorry on my end too, but I would never fuck with you the same.
Yeah.
I would never fuck
so
with
anybody,
you at all.
I can say anybody in my past that I am forgiven. I don't want nothing to do with you today, right now. But I'm letting you know that I let go of you and I forgive you. And whatever comes your way is.
I pray blessings come your way.
That's on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I will never know because I'm not keeping up with you. You know
and a lot of times, you know, you can't understand why God put certain people in your life. You know, it's like,
but you got to know everything was a lesson.
I uplifted these people. I did this. I did this. Now they're here. I took them from here and they're here, and it's like, you know, am I just in people's life to build them up, and then they leave? And it's like, you know, maybe,
could be.
You know,
maybe.
God does do everything. He do put people in your life for this season and for a reason. And you
maybe
know,
that person didn't have that guidance or didn't have nobody. Yeah, God may have been using me. God continuously uses me daily to speak life into people daily. Like, I'm literally, anybody call my phone, I'm on the phone for hours. Like, you can vent to me, talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just that type of person. Like, I feel everybody pain. Like, I'm the type of person that feels somebody pain. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel your pain. I genuinely feel people. That's just hard that I have.
If you need a place to stay, if you need food, if you need a ride, if you need help with anything, just anything, if I can help in a way, I literally will help. Sometimes I'll go out my way just to do it for you. And people just expect so much from people when you give so less. Like, nobody's entitled to do nothing for a soul. And it's just like, you know, people need to learn that. And a lot of times too, people,
and quit trying to be controlling as to what somebody got to do for you. If somebody is genuinely doing something for you, that's because they're genuinely doing it for you. You don't have to think that they're obligated now because they did it before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes. And honestly, sorry to say, my mom, she literally like was somebody that always seems to do stuff for so many people, and people didn't do stuff for her. So that's like one of the reasons why I like, oh, I'm gonna go hard because I'm gonna give back to her. Like, girl, I got you. But it's just like, people are just so rude. Like, friendships aren't the same. Like, you know, especially in the era that we grew up in, like, we're big on loyalty. We're big. Like,
man, nigga, when we was hungry at a young age, nigga, we all went to Dollar General to steal our fucking food for the day. Like, that's real shit. Like, I stole when I was a kid. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And we really had to thug it out for real as kids. Like, but you know what I'm saying, it still, like, honestly, it taught me friendship for real. It taught me loyalty. Growing up, that taught me to be loyal to my people. You know what I'm saying? Be loyal to the people that showed up every day. When we, you know what I'm saying, when we're looking for something to do, we know where to meet. We right there at all times.
Like, so that's like, you know, I can't, you know, and it's crazy because certain people you can starve with and they can still do you wrong. Like, you know, like, you eat off your plate. Like, and
you gotta really be
careful.
Reciprocated
back to you. Like, people is genuinely like, it's some people that you like genuinely grew up with that changed on you. And that's crazy too. That's another topic, guys, for another video. It's childhood. We both grew up differently, but
and we're gonna talk about more too with that, about how it is with us now that we live two different lives, like how it affects our parents and stuff. We ain't gonna get into that this video, but that is gonna be in a future video, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes.
So but
guys,
y'all.
Yes, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up today's episode.
Yes, guys. If you don't know,
already,
we are KDTV.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And if
it's
you
always good vibes here. This podcast is something that we started to kind of chill, unwind.
It's gonna be done all the time. It's gonna be at the late night. Yeah, like it's like midnight for us.
You know, because in the beginning,
yeah, it's 11:20.
When we started our YouTube, we had that song. That's
right, yeah. So now we kind of just want to vibe out with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, and one thing about us, we real. We're gonna give you real raw. We're not gonna come on here giving you like fake scripted.
I'm gonna give you our honest opinion on things.
Like, we like at the end of the day, like. You know, I'm gonna come on like how my hair is. I'm gonna come and give, I have my PJs on. I'm gonna give you guys with, the raw, authentic.
This is late night.
Yeah, like we're really like best friends. Like we don't, we cuddle, we hug, we kiss, we do this and that, but we're like best friends. Like we're like bros. Like we'll play and it's so crazy.
Definitely not bros, but
like we were even talking like when we first met. Like we played basketball together all the time, so it's just like
to see how much we've grown today.
We
like
want you guys to like kind of vibe with like being with your best friend, like because a lot of times we have best friends, but y'all ain't our best friends, like whatever. So all these
But yeah, if y'all
I'm about to talk about unbreakable bonds that broke.
Don't do that. Nah, but we ain't gonna get into nothing else
guys,
with y'all today.
If you guys are secretly watching and we see you,
thank y'all, because y'all know that view helps us and every view counts. I appreciate it. But yeah, we thank y'all and we thank y'all again, and we're gonna keep thanking y'all for tuning in today's very first episode, very first podcast of the
MD,
and we are KDTV. We
love
out,
you
y'all.
guys.